just want to make sure Vesk and Creature are both here.
Yeah, I've been here the whole time.
I'm not sure about Creature. Okay.
I'm here.
All right, and then Dark, are you here?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. So the full team is not here now. We're still waiting on our two youngest members, unfortunately, and Tailby, but Tailby has work, I assume, so his schedule's a bit all over the place. But anyways, you guys are, this is like the new iteration of our team pretty much. We have some returning members. That would be Creature, Dark, and Tailby. And if they ever come back, that would be also Firefly, Koyaza, and Vad. And then obviously we have some newer members, pretty much the entire starting roster right now.
It's me.
Anyways, in the past, I've done things a little bit differently in regards to scrims. But pretty much how I'm going to be doing it now is I'm going to give you guys a starting composition, and I'm going to give you guys a starting plan. Just pretty much how I want to see you guys go ahead with a comp and a plan that I have set out for you. But if you feel that you need to make switches, or you feel like there needs to be some deviations to the plan, then you guys have the ability to do so. You guys have the freedom to do that. So if they're running a really heavy dive composition, but we're not running a Brigitte, then that would be that would be on you guys to make the necessary switches. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the scrims. I'm thinking. So we also have scrims tomorrow. I just want to make sure everybody knows that also. We have a scrimmage tomorrow. You can find that in the weekly scheduling tab. Now, as for what I'm going to be looking for in scrims, I'm not only going to be looking at your mechanical skill, but I'm also going to be looking at things like leadership, communication, game knowledge, the other important things like that, which can really separate you from another player. Also, how seriously you take scrims is also going to affect your playing time. I think it's okay to joke around. If something, funny or embarrassing happens during the scrim, you can make fun of something like that. If, in between maps, you can meme and stuff. You can do things like that, but it's a practice environment. This is your time to prove yourself. If you're not a starting player in the starting six, then this is the time where you can show me that you deserve more playing time. So I want to keep the scrims very, at least as serious and as professional as they can be, especially considering we have like 2 12 and 13-year-old players or whatever. I expect that those two, Jack and Houstonian, will be the biggest problems in terms of professionalism. So I'm expecting you guys as actual adults to be able to guide them and make sure that they stay focused. So as of right now, our starting roster, if you look at the team roster, that is what our starting roster is going to be. But of course, these things can always change. Wingcraftian, you were brought in at the very last second, so I automatically had Houstonian slotted in at hit scan, but I hear that you're a hit scan player. If you perform well in scrims, if you perform well in games, then obviously you can be bumped up to that starting position. I have no problem moving people up or down depending on their performance, depending on how well they work within the team.
All right.
So if you guys have any questions for me, then go ahead and ask away. I'll be able to answer, hopefully.
Where do you live?
I live in Wisconsin.
Do you like cheese?
I mean, that's... I have no real... I don't really have a favorite cheese.
That's the cheese state.
I know. I don't really have a favorite cheese.
Also,
Yeah, go ahead.
like I said before in your messages, I'll also like to try DPS too and scrims if possible.
Yeah, if Tailby ends up coming today, what I'm thinking of doing is having the starting roster in the team roster channel. There's that starting. It says main and then substitutes. I'm gonna keep that main roster in for probably half of the scrim, and then probably halfway through, if Tailby ends up showing up, Tailby's going to go to off tank, and then you and Wingcrafting are gonna go in at the DPS spots. So that's pretty much what's going to be going on.
Got it.
But if Tailby ends up coming, then you're probably going to have to play off tank the entire time.
That's fine.
But there will be other opportunities to present your abilities when everybody is here, hopefully. Anything else?
Oh, I can also play Moira.
Okay, that is fine. Okay. Anything else you guys have about how we're going to be running things here? Any questions for me personally? Anything about anything really?
What were you talking about? Not talking in the other channels?
Okay, that's especially the big group with the 9 main.
Yeah. That one makes sense.
Where did I say?
When you first brought me into the Discord, you were like, try not to talk in the other channels.
Oh, that was just because you didn't have a role yet.
Oh.
And because you had no role, you could have gone into any of the team channels and typed what you wanted. And I just didn't want you to do that. Just because, yeah. You don't have the ability to do so anyways now.
Okay.
Because,
So we have a
Except
12
for-
and a 13-year-old. How old is everyone else?
20.
I'm 21.
I don't actually know if they're 12 or 13.
They sound like it.
Houstonian is
They
12,
are.
but I don't know how old Jack is. He
Jack
might
is
actually be
Also,
13.
Okay.
Okay.
Half to 21.
So, yeah, we have some very young members on the team.
Lit.
I'm relatively young also, so I can't really be talking.
Are you
no,
18?
we like you.
No, I'm 2 years younger.
16?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That was
Also
my
mine,
last
Jeff.
team lead's age. Yep.
Yes.
So if Jack doesn't show up, will Vesk be Mora for us then?
They'll both show up. They just didn't show up for this, I guess. You can't really expect them to. They've both been kind of memeing a little bit in all these different
A lot of it.
all these different channels. You know, Houstonian's pretty much just been asking everybody how good he was.
He actually he was pretty good when I played against him.
I know I saw him, but like pretty much since he's joined, he's just been like, hey,
Oh yeah, a little.
I
obnoxious.
destroyed you that one time. And so-
Did you see my widow?
Okay.
Has anybody seen my widow? No, don't care.
I think it's funny. It's
So
cute.
like, all the tea, all the shade. He used to be on Los Muertos. It was
Yep.
known for being toxic. Sorry.
Creature, are you from another team?
I used to be on Aftermath.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Well, me and Wing are both from Vote Mean today. We left because of team issues.
Yeah, I left because of
Okay, they were just really annoying. Nah.
because Aftermath used to be Phil E Fusion when Bastion was our coach, and then we booted Bastion because he's an idiot. And then we
Lol.
switched to Aftermath, and then I left because Ad is a dickhead. He wants to run everything.
Well, I'm from Georgia. Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
Mhm.
So do we have like a team captain.
That's also me. I
Okay.
think I'm doing all the scheduling and stuff. This has been like trying to build a complete roster after 3 of our original members who I thought were going to be playing with us in this disappeared, pretty much without any prior warning. Pretty much just been asking everybody I could if they wanted to play.
Yeah, I posted in that channel and you messaged me in like 5 seconds,
Yeah,
which was good because I was desperate. I quit my team on the day it fucking had the deadline.
yep, pretty much.
Well, like during a match, like, is there a designated shot caller or anything?
No. I mean that stuff's going to get figured out in these scrims, you know? That's what I was talking about earlier. Leadership, teamwork, communication, that stuff I'm going to be looking for. And I mean, the most vocal people will separate themselves in these first 2 scrims. I mean, I'm not going to assign somebody specifically just to, call something out because, like I said, also, I'm going to be giving you guys your first plan of attack, how I want your first attack to go. After that, it's completely up to you guys. If you want to make some changes, then it's up to you guys. I'm not going to be,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be micromanaging you guys. Also, things I'm going to be looking for communication-wise, there's going to be stuff like alt tracking, planning, target calling, stuff like that.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Are we gonna be using Discord communication or in-game?
Discord. It's just easier that way.
Plus, in the actual games, you have to be in the outlet Discord.
Yeah, so.
Oh, what's our abbreviation? Is it MMM or MX3 or?
MX3.
Okay, I want to set my abbreviation in outlet. Yeah, M to the 3.
Alright, well, first scrim is in 5 minutes, and 2 of our playing starters aren't here.
Uh-oh.
This is nice. This is really great. I'm just so glad.
Let me get a drink real quick.
Is there a lobby yet? I'm logging right now.
I'm going to get a lobby started.
Okay.
I just want to see if we're actually going to have players.
I'm on. Whatever.
Yeah, I also think I still might need to add all you guys on Overwatch.
Mm.
I'm going to go get the lobby set up now.
Oh, legendary. Ooh, baby.